Well, hello again. Today, this video is going to be about one of the most powerful techniques for personal change, personal development that I've ever come across. I'm going to share a couple of stories with you that are going to demonstrate to you how effective this one technique is in creating change in your life and in creating something better for yourself. And that technique is tracking. It's a very simple technique, just tracking. Any change that you want to make in your life, anything that you're trying to achieve, a goal that you're taking steps towards, if you're able to track all of your progress toward it daily, you're going to find that it's easier to be consistent with it, it's easier to stick to it, and you're going to find your results that you get with it multiplied exponentially. I have seen people do some amazing things with this simple technique. And the first example I'm going to share with you is the example of my dad, my father. What he did with it borders on miraculous. He conquered his nicotine habit. A nicotine habit that was over 55 years, around 55 years of smoking cigarettes. He had tried multiple times in his life to quit. And it wasn't until he tracked his results, tracked his progress in trying to quit, that he finally kicked the habit for good. And what he did was very simple. He had a calendar. He said, today I'm making the commitment to quit smoking. And on that day, he finished the day, he put a red X. And it wasn't that bad, it was just one day. Second day, it got a little tougher. Another red X on that day. He made it through the first week, but he told me that by the second week, it was getting really tough for him. I mean, his mind kept tricking him, trying to make him slip back into smoking. He felt his old habits urging him and pushing him back into the habit. But he stayed strong, and every time he felt like he needed support and was getting weak, he would look at the calendar and see red X's stacked up. And that built momentum in him. He saw all those X's and said, how can I just throw away all of those results I've been getting? And he couldn't let himself do that, so he kept stacking X's until 1 month went by, 2 months went by, he kept stacking the X's until he found himself free of nicotine. And you should hear him talk nowadays. He's like a different person. He has a different energy to him. He went in his house and washed all of his old stuff to get the smoke smell out, and he's living a new, clean life at 67 years old. So there's another lesson for you. It's never too late to change. It's never too late to do something amazing with your life. That's one example, right? And the second example is one of my own. I have been tracking my income, the money I make from online business, over the past year and a half. And I have a spreadsheet that shows every single day. I go in there first thing in the morning, I track what I made in the previous 24 hours. And it goes back 18 plus months. I think it's even more than that. And when I look at it every day, sure enough, every day is a little more. It goes up and down, but the overall trend in a year and a half has been up. And I credit a lot of that to tracking. So how easy is that? And how easy is that to implement into your life? Anything that you're trying to change, whether it be a change for your health, a change for your money, a change for your spiritual development, anything that you're trying to do in life, any amazing thing you're trying to do, just track it. So the secret driver to the effectiveness of tracking is consciousness. What tracking does is it brings consciousness to what you're doing. And what's consciousness? It's awareness, it's light. You're able to see what you're doing. You know, if you're just trying to make a change, you'll fall asleep and you'll forget about what you're doing. And no wonder we lose our way, right? Because we can't even see anymore. We forgot what we were doing in the first place. We forgot the motivation for starting. And pretty soon we're just trying to make some change, and we don't even remember why we started, what was the point of it. And there's no power behind that. Of course we fall off wagons, right? But if you're able to track and bring the light of awareness into your actions, that's the way to sustain action consistently. And consistency is the key to making real change in your life. So it's a quick tip today. Quick tip, very simple, but very powerful. And aren't the simplest things the things that give us the most results in life? Aren't the simplest things the ones that give us the most change because they're easy to do, right? Let's not discount it because it's simple or easy. It's powerful. So I'll leave you with that, and thank you so much for watching my video. I'll talk to you again soon.